Saturday afternoon live streaming. What a crazy Saturday so far. If you're watching this on the feed, go a little bit further. We're waiting for some people to tune in and then we're going to be ready. I'm going to be ready to tell you everything about the ebook that I'm going to launch tomorrow at 4 p.m. And honestly, I cannot wait. I cannot wait because this has been a lot of work that has been done over the last months, but obviously we also have, it's a lot of knowledge that is going into that ebook that I'm launching, where there's going to be, all information around something that I'm going to show you in a second. I'm going to show you the cover already, maybe just a few insights. I'm not going to tell you too much, honestly, because tomorrow it's going to be at 4 p.m. I'm going to release it, and I really cannot wait to do that and to see what kind of impact it's going to have on this amazing community. For once, not proposing a writing instrument, a physical product, but a digital product for now, and then with the time, let's see if we might be doing also something physical in terms of a book. Now, let me start, since you're all here. Why did I do such an ebook? This is probably the biggest question. Why? I mean, you're already on Instagram, you're already on YouTube, you're already sharing as much as possible as you can all the time. Well, it's absolutely true. But I also get a lot of requests from you guys about, how can I learn more? How can I know more? And hello, hi. And how certain things how someone can actually learn more about the world of fine writing instruments. And of course, YouTube is a great way how someone can learn more, because, twice a week we have new content coming up, and, you've got the chance to understand more. But it's also true that it's difficult to find a place where you can gather all information at once. And this is the reason why I decided to do this ebook. It's because I want to gather all information in one place in order for new collectors, but also seasoned collectors who already have a lot of knowledge, where they can have all this information in one place, read them, go check it out whenever they will have to take a decision, and just have a place where they can actually, take out some information. And then one of the first ideas was to do a book about everything. That was the main idea. If you remember, I posted a video a few weeks ago, months actually, I think it was like June, where I was saying, hey, I'm working to do an ebook. And you guys were like, yes, absolutely, do an ebook or do a book. You should do a book. And then I was going through the idea. I started putting down all, the concept of everything. And then I said, the subject is too wide to just talk about every single thing. So rather than just talking about every single thing, why don't we focus on one thing at a time? And the heart of a writing instrument is, of course, the nib. We all know that. That's the main element that dances on paper and that makes sure that, the writing experience is pleasant and that someone can actually really enjoy the wonderful world of fine writing instruments. And so I have decided to work on such a book, on such, I will call it, piece of content. And listen, it's not something that is meant to be, the most comprehensive or detailed or technical guide you will ever, or I will ever be able to put together. But it's rather meant to be a common ground for collectors, new and seasoned, to discover and to know more about the most important element of a pen, the greatest probably art of a fountain pen, which is a nib. And there is nibs and nibs. And there is, nibs that are in steel, in gold, in palladium, in titanium from different manufacturers. Some produced with Bocco and Jovo, some produced in-house, their own nibs. And so the question is, you know, what should I buy? How should I buy? And this is why I decided to launch a 190-page book, ebook, not book, ebook for now, about Fountain Pen Nibs. So, in this guide about Fountain Pen Nibs, you will have a lot of wonderful images, of course. You will have 9 chapters where we're going to talk about several things that are key in order to understand the wonderful craft that is nibs.
Right.
And there's going to be writing samples, there is the history of nibs, there is a way how gold nibs are made, there is images about it, there is also, opinions on the fact how they get engraved, how they get decorated, laser engraved, embossed, what is better, why is it better. I have to go through it, so you can see actually there's going to be quite some content, okay? So there's going to be also always a page where I talk about the brand and I talk how they do their things, where they do produce, what do I think they do well, what do I think they don't do very well. Then there's always going to be also for each important model, there's going to be one page where I did a writing sample with the depiction of the pen itself, so you can actually understand what kind of writing sample you're looking at. I'm going to give you a feeling of how it feels to write with it. And then there's always a macro shot of the nib itself. Hi Manor, how are you? Hey, Chris is here too. Fantastic to have you all here. I'm really looking forward to release this. And as usual, we're also in a moment where it's important to share. It's important to put all of this information together. I think it's extremely important because that helps and empowers other people to start collecting and to understanding the fantabulous world of fine writing instrument, and also to take safe decisions rather than just having to start by buying left and right and then maybe doing several, let's not call them mistakes, but making them maybe some mistakes just because you didn't know and you had to try and you had to understand. So with this ebook here, it's going to give you a very nice ground to know what you're buying, why you're buying it, and how that specific product is made. Especially because, again, of course, the craft behind the making of the pen, you can go on YouTube and discover about, for example, the Namiki Emperor in Urushi. But it's difficult to describe how the pen writes. So here, you're gonna have exactly that. And of course, everything that I know, even some criticism, about some specific brands or some specific things that are being made in the industry, I'm going through it just for you to actually see that there is quite some content. There's also going to be examples from extra fine to flex. There's going to be, an explanation of how, let's say, of how of how the size of the nib, the physical size of the nib has an impact on the writing when you write. So I've explained everything, I really think everything about Fountain Pen Nibs. There's also troubleshooting, what you can do in case your nib doesn't work. There is a section about custom grinding. There is then a whole segment with portraits of nibs. So there is quite something that's going to be on this ebook. 191 pages. A lot are also images because I want it to be not only informative but also inspirational and aesthetically pleasant to see nibs that you maybe never had the chance to see live. So you're gonna have the classic nibs, but you're also gonna have some limited edition or special edition nibs that you might have never seen live. So as always, like I do on YouTube, and I try to share the knowledge and everything that I know in order to help you guys to understand this world, and to collect this ebook is exactly what I wanted to achieve. I wanted to achieve to bring all the information in one place without having to go watch 50 videos and finding them left and right, but having one book where you have all information as a very nice common ground, as a piece of information that's going to help you also take the decision about what pens you should buy, and then from there going over to YouTube, going over to Instagram, Pen Statement, Inkstable, whatever it might be, to know more behind the fine world of beautiful writing instruments and of fountain pens specifically. So tomorrow at 4 p.m. I'm going to release a YouTube video which will be the launch of this ebook. So you will have a link to my website, and you will be able to go there, support my work by purchasing, or support this work and get this piece of content by purchasing the ebook directly on my book. It comes with a license key, it comes with a watermark, so your book is really kind of your book, and that's, I think, something special, and it's also a way how we can make sure that we reach as many people as possible. We also want to think about a printed version, maybe even with some further enhanced layouts, but for now the main goal, the most important thing, is to bring out the content, to have it there for people who want to learn and who want to understand and who want to appreciate the fine craft of creating beautiful fountain pens. Thank you so much, Manor. I'm so ready for that, and I'm so happy for that, and I'm really wondering to know your opinion. You know, it's been hours and hours and hours of work. I've done pretty much everything by myself. I'm gonna be very honest. I mean, I could have given this left and right, but I really wanted to do it in a way how I imagined it and how I would also appreciate such a piece of content, such a gathering of information. And then we're gonna see how successful this will be, and from there I'm looking forward to get all of your feedbacks and to hopefully having brought something on the market that is valuable and that is actually something that you're gonna cherish and that you're gonna find useful in the journey of collecting writing instrument. Whether you're new and want to understand better and to know more and to get into it, or you're a seasoned collector who has a lot of information and just wants to compare the information with the information that I've put together, then this is exactly what it's meant for. I'm gonna also give you heads up. It's gonna be pretty much buying the ebook is going to be pretty much like the ticket of a movie, of going to watch a movie. You know what I mean? So instead of watching a movie at the cinema, you're going to buy this ebook, which you're going to keep, which is going to help you to develop this passion further and to, again, take maybe decisions that are more ponderate and that are more thought after your own feelings and style and understanding of quality, but with some very nice information that are going to help you to get exactly where you have to get in order to actually enjoy this wonderful world. Well, this was it for now. Listen, tomorrow 4 p.m. I have a video coming out. That's when we're going to release the book. For everyone that hasn't heard that, I'm releasing an ebook that is called A Guide to Fountain Pen Nibs. 191 pages, written with images, with writing samples, with the history of nibs, with an explanation of how gold nibs are created, an explanation of how each nib performs, the sizes of the nibs, and so on. So I cannot wait. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned to tomorrow. Does it have your picture in it? There is one little picture of mine in the preface, so you can look forward to that, Chris. Thank you so much, good fellas. So tomorrow 4 p.m. on my YouTube channel, I'm going to release the ebook Link will be in the description. Stay tuned about that. Stay curious about that. And I cannot wait to do that, to have it finally out. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be out of the comfort zone. It's the first time that I'm writing an ebook, and it's also, I'm wondering to see and to hear if what I have done has been something valuable to you or not. Again, it's the first. It's always better to do and to publish things rather than seeking for perfectionism. I think it's way more important that we have information out there, and I'm still going to be able to create updates and then upload it to that link and inform you all. By the way, everyone that is watching this now, if you purchase it tomorrow, I'm also going to have a special discount code for you for tomorrow, just for the weekend. Not a Black Friday discount, just a discount for you as a supporter, as a wonderful community. And once you purchase it, check also your spam in case it finishes up in the spam. So when you purchase it, check your emails. You're gonna get an automatic email to download your personal ebook with the license key, with the with your watermark on it, with your email on the ebook itself. And if it doesn't show up in your normal email, go check the spam. Just wanted to let you know to this first 15 people who are watching, and everyone who's going to watch this on information. Any other information will be on YouTube tomorrow. Thank you so much, good fellas.